the 3rd. Today is Thursday. Thursday the 2nd. Today is Friday. Friday the 2nd. And I'm headed... Friday? Yeah. Huh. Well... Okay. Today is Friday the 2nd, August 2nd. And I'm headed from Camden, South Carolina. Stopped in south of the border, which was a really weird place. And now I'm headed to Raleigh, North Carolina, up north. And the day before that, a couple days ago, the 31st, I think, I was in Savannah, Georgia, in this shop, and this lady was like, "Oh yeah, Garden of Good and Good, the New York Times bestseller list in the Garden of Good and Evil. Took place in Savannah." I was like, "Oh really? I didn't know that." And she was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "I watched the movie when I was a little bit too young to know what was going on." And she was like, "Well, the movie was good, but it wasn't good as the book." And she had a whole bunch of used copies. She was like, "You should read it." I was like, I want to. It's on my queue. Except the problem is I'm driving, and I'll be driving for a while. So I went to another gift shop in their downtown area, and I saw some books on CD. This card comes with a CD player, so I was contemplating. It was $16 for 3 discs that would have been read to me by someone for about 180 minutes, I guess, about in the Garden of Good and Evil. And I was debating, should I get this and listen to this book, or should I not? And the main conflict was, of course, is that if I listened to the book, I didn't actually read the book, right? Because I think that's kind of cheat. That's cheating. That's cheating. Because if you read the subtitles of a movie, would you say, "Oh yeah, I read the book"? Or, if you read the lyrics to a song, and you're like, "Yeah, I heard the song," but you didn't really. So I went back and forth a bit for about a minute, standing there staring at the CD. And I didn't get it, so I'm sticking with my podcasts so I can measure time. And I think I've come to a compromise. I don't think that if you listen to a book on tape, it's reading. However, I would listen to a book on tape if it was a book I've already read. Like The Count of Monte Cristo. I will listen to that. I'll listen to Kill a Mockingbird or any of the other books I've read. And I remember in freshman year, the summer right before freshman year, for summer reading, we had 2 options. We could read Ender's Game or we could read Great Expectations. And I, wanting to impress my English teacher, chose to go with Great Expectations. Except I had much too high expectations of myself. So I didn't read it. And then I ended up going to the library. I found those books on tape. And then I listened to about half of it. And I read along, of course. And I would highlight passages and sentences and things in the book. But good expectations. Not an easy listen. He made it easier. But it was hard. And plus, I only started listening with about a week or two left before the start of school, so. That's why I'm here.